What's up, guys? This is your boy Chili, and today I'm bringing you a commentary. For me, big news. I actually just got done with school, done with both my finals today, and pretty happy because that means I get to upload a lot. And this summer, I just get to focus on working and like doing my my other job, which I'm trying to learn trading right now, which is pretty fun. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is I wanted to talk about the meta of the game and the balance of the weapons overall. And one of the biggest things that we notice with Bungie.net is the constant nerfing and buffing of certain weapons, the overall damage fall off, stability, range, all that stuff. This was a clash in year 2, obviously, and I'm using the year 2 Nerwin's Mercy. This was right before that got a big nerf where it wasn't as effective, and I'm actually using the year 1 Matador. And what I notice a lot, especially when it comes to sweats, whatever you want to call them, the competitive players, it's typically almost all year 1 stuff. Year 1 sniper rifles, year 1 shotguns, year 1 Thorn or Last Word. And if you're going to look at it from a purely competitive perspective, most of them will use probably a Last Word with a sniper combo, whether it's a longbow, LDR, year 1 Queen snipers. I always forget the name of that one, but overall it's really pretty obvious that the year 1 weapons were just made a little bit different, a little bit more tailored, I guess. And honestly, when it comes to what is the best balance for the game, I've always thought that it was important to, like, I don't want to ever see anything nerfed. I just want to see other things buffed up to that level. So I've been around since the beta, and like one of the biggest guns when the game first came out was the Shingen, and later on the Suros, and the auto rifles were king, right? Like before anything, the auto rifles just were the most dominant gun that you could have. I mean, people would have the Suros, turn on that slow rate of fire, and it was disgustingly overpowered. And I didn't mind that. And then you kind of got the shift into more pulse rifles and hand cannons, specifically with like Last Word, Thorn, Hawk Moon, Red Death was really good. Even Bad Juju at times had its effectiveness, and each one of those saw a incredible nerf, right? Well, kinda. I mean, you look at like Hawk Moon now, it's kind of making a comeback, but for the longest time it was irrelevant. Last Word is still used primarily like in trials or 3v3 maps because it's still pretty effective. And then more recently, I would say right around the time of like Crimson Doubles, and before that, a little bit before that, was this big scout rifle push, right? So everyone was using the Mida, everyone was using the Inward Lamp for the new trials, I believe. I had one of those. And instead of nerfing other guns to accommodate for, you know, what you're playing with now, why not just buff everything up? I want every gun to be effective and deadly. I want every gun to, in a way, be overpowered. That way there's not just one option, because I'll be the first one to tell you that, like right there, you know, Thorn, I don't think I died by Thorn, I died by Heavy, but Thorn, the tick used to be like, what, a 2-shot kill, 3-shot kill. Red Death used to be really disgusting. The Messenger from year 1 was really good. Like, why not just make them all equally deadly? People will always complain about a gun. I still have issues with how dominant hand cannons are. That's just kind of the nature of the game, though. If it's not a 6v6, it's very viable to use hand cannons. 6v6 mode, you're probably more suited to go with like a scout rifle or a pulse rifle like the Hawksaw. It's just the meta of the game. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, because like right now, like I was a pulse rifle guy. If you look at any of my year 1 clips when I was playing Clash, the Messenger was king for me, especially in 6v6. Typically when teams aren't organized, they can't really work around your guns or supers. Using something like a pulse rifle will be pretty good. But just, I don't know why we don't have year 2 Matadors or anything like that. Like, it forces people to use year 1 stuff, and it just doesn't make any sense. Make the Thorn year 2. People are going to use it anyways. Besides Iron Banner and Trials, you're going to have people who still use, you know, what you'd call OP combo. So just make everything near the same in terms of like metrics and the damage that it puts out, and then just see really like from that what is the most overpowered, because I don't think we get a really good gauge of what's overpowered. I can remember running year 1 Iron Banner and Trials when it first came out, and you'd have people who would say, oh, Red Death is overpowered. Well, Red Death in Trials against, say, something like, what's the word I'm looking for? Against something like Last Word or Thorn, was pretty hard to beat, you know. Or right now you see predominantly really high use of rockets in Iron Banner, and not that many machine guns. And like looking at everything that's going on, sorry, my girlfriend's got a show going on, so I checked it out for a sec. But like looking at everything that's going on with the game, I feel like sometimes we over nerf some things and over buff some guns as well. I don't feel like there's ever been a concrete balance. Like right now, you know, for the most part, people are using 2 weapons. It's Last Word and it's Mida. I rarely catch people using pulse rifles, like maybe a Hawksaw, maybe sometimes, but even then I feel like more people have moved to scout rifles and hand cannons, and hardly any assault rifles unless it's the Doctrine of Passing on a very close quarters map. I guess the point being is, you know, make like the exotics in particular, I guess, like the Suros or whatever, make them really good, because that's what they used to be. And I feel like each time it's never really, I mean, it's balanced, but it's not balanced in terms of gun selection, because I guarantee going to 10 Clash, Control, Rift matches, 10 different matches back to back, look at your entire team, look at the other team, and look at their loadouts, and I can guarantee you it's going to be skewered towards, I'd say, hand cannons number 1, pulse rifles number 2, no, scout rifles number 2, pulse rifles number 3. Auto rifles are just not the same as what they used to be. But anyways, that's kind of been a rant, pretty long rant, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, I'm going to post this on the forum, but leave a thumbs up down below. Let me know what you guys think. Like, do you guys like the meta of the game right now? Is it balanced? Do you feel like it could be more balanced? With that being said, this was just like a little solo Clash comeback, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm going to be uploading all this week, and stay focused, stay humble, stay driven, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.